fellas.
Hey, can I talk about?
Oh man, Jimmy.
I got something. I don't know. I got.
You're fucking fearless. I love you.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not that bad.
After the break, I got something. I got to hone it, but I attempted to read Clockwork Orange.
It's a tough read. But unless you have
Can we get into it after the break?
Yes.
I was so fucking pissed. I love reading. People probably don't know that about me. I like to read a lot of fucking books.
Yes.
And Clockwork Orange, I haven't seen the movie in like I don't know, 15 years maybe. And I decided, you know what? I don't really remember much of the movie at this point, except for some of the lines. And I want to read the fucking book.
Sure.
I'll get into it next, but I was so fucking disappointed. You can't read this book.
Yarbles, great bouncy your blockos to you.
Right.
Slowly now.
It's Opie and Anthony. Stay there. Just because I started before the break, no real big deal. So I tried to read Clockwork Orange.
Yes.
And I got through the first chapter, which took me over a half hour.
Right.
Should have taken 5 minutes to 7 minutes, maybe 10. And by the end of the first chapter, my brain officially exploded, and I actually threw the book.
Well, what happens is...
And I'm so bummed because I want to read that book.
It's a very tough read. You should see the movie again first. Or read it with the... Is there a glossary?
Someone's telling me who gets credit. Jim A. in Jersey says there's a paperback edition that has a glossary.
Oh, yeah, you don't have the glossary? You have to have the glossary. It was a book... there's a glossary and a 21st chapter. The glossary...
Is there a bibliography?
Yes, there is.
I want a bibliography.
Are there footnotes?
Ibid. No, on the back. It's called, like, I want to say it's Raz something. It's a really weird dialect. He kind of took from Russian and created this interesting dialect.
Are they called
Nasdaq or some shit? Nadsat, okay, whatever.
Nadsat words?
Nasdaq, yeah, something like that.
Jim A's helping me out with that.
And there's
in Jersey. Thank you.
You're on your you have your fingers, but in the back in the glossary. And you start looking at what the words mean. It also helps you with the movie, though. So it's absolutely worth.
Anytime he says you have your fingers in your back, I don't think glossary is going to be the next word.
No, but you have to. But with this book, you have to have a glossary. Without a glossary, you're going to be lost. So you should get it in paperback with the glossary. It's worth it.
I was so fucking pissed, man, because I think as an author, like, wow, you know how many people didn't read your fucking book because you had to be uber cool?
What's it going to be then, eh?
Too cool for the room? Dude, I think tomorrow, is Roland going to be in? We should have him read the first couple pages.
That's the opening line to the book.
I know.
What's it going to be then?
What's going to be? Yep. But we should get Roland to fucking read like a page or two, and then the listeners' brains will explode too.
It's a very tough read, but again, if you have a glossary, it's a lot easier.
I just finished Sully's book.
How was he? He said it was good.
It was fantastic. Do you got his email?
I have his number.
Yes. I just want to send him an email, say, hey, it was great.
Sully? No. Although I would have after that Metallica concert. I couldn't believe that fucker plays the drums so good. I would have given him a hand job out of respect. It's not gay if you're just going, dude, good job.
Of course not. Dude, he wasn't even known as a singer when he was putting the Godsmack stuff together. When he started the Godsmack project, people said, well, who's going to sing this stuff? And it's in his book. Sully goes, I want to give it a shot. And they kind of, like, the people around him that knew him for so long as a drummer, they started laughing at him like, come on, stop. Really, who are we going to get for this? So he's like, no, I think I could do this.
Wow.
Yeah, so he really wasn't even singing.